Hello friends, I hope you're doing well. Our goal in this channel is to take the strategies that are presented on social media or YouTube, turn them into code using PineScript, fully automate them, and use backtests on multiple currencies to check if these strategies are truly profitable or not. When we code a strategy and convert it into robot, we can simultaneously run it on hundreds of currencies in different timeframes, set alerts for them, and as soon as the alert is triggered, receive an email or a pop-up or any other type of notification to enter that currency at the right time and execute our trades. The strategy we're going to examine together is a strategy with an 80% win rate. This strategy was published by one of our dear YouTubers. We want to code this strategy and we're going to analyze it thoroughly. Before diving into the coding and testing of this strategy, let me give you a brief explanation about it. This strategy uses two indicators. The first one is called Secret EMA Cloud, which you can see on the background with its three lines. The second one is BX Trender, which you can see at the bottom of the screen. The first indicator, Secret EMA Cloud, consists of EMA 21, EMA 89, and EMA 200. And the second indicator has its own specific components. Now I'll briefly explain the entry and exit conditions, and then we'll immediately move on to coding, software, and testing this strategy. For entering the trade, we first need to ensure that we are in a downtrend. By downtrend, I mean that the space between the two lines of our indicator should be red. In other words, the shorter EMA should be below the longer EMA. If this condition is met, it means we're in a downtrend, and we should look for short signals. The second condition is that we should have received the signal from the BX Trender indicator, whether for a long or a short position. When in the red zone, we should look for red signals, indicating entry into a short position. Additionally, the trend line of BX Trender, located at the bottom of the screen, should be red and below the zero line for a short position. If this line is above the zero line, even if it's red, it is not considered a suitable short entry point. The next point is that the market should not be in a range. This means that the EMAs should not be too close together and should have a reasonable distance between them, indicating that the market is not ranging. After these conditions are met, the price should be near EMA 89, the middle line. We shouldn't enter a short position when there's a significant gap between the price and this line. Instead, we should wait for a pullback to this line, or at least ensure the price is close to it. Finally, the candle should close below EMA 21, the shorter line. When all these conditions are met, we can enter a short position at the open of the next candle. For example, here we can see a short position where the following conditions are met. Downtrend, red circle signal, red trend line below zero. Market not in range distance between EMAs exists, candle closed below the shorter EMA. When all these conditions are met in this candle, we can enter a short position at the open of the next candle. To enter a trade, once all the conditions for entering a short position are met, we enter the trade. Our stop loss should be placed behind the last swing point, meaning where the price reversed and then continued its main direction. This way, the stop loss is placed around that point. Our profit target is achieved when we receive a green circle signal, indicating that the price is reversing. In this case, regardless of other conditions, if we're in profit, we exit the trade. However, if we haven't reached profit yet, we wait until either our stop loss is hit or the price reaches our profit target. For example, when we enter a short position, we exit when a green circle appears. This way, we achieve a 1/1 risk-to-reward ratio. These rules apply to short positions, and the exact opposite applies to long positions. Suppose we don't enter a trade when the market is in a range, but when the green signal appears and the trend line is below the zero line, and at the same time the trend line is green and above the zero line, and the market has exited the range, we can confidently enter a long position. Again, the stop loss should be placed below the low or the previous swing low, and the take profit is achieved when we reach a red point. In this case, we can have a 1/2 risk-to-reward ratio. We've coded all these rules into the strategy and applied them in the robot to execute automated trades. In this strategy, we have three EMAs that are adjustable: EMA 21, EMA 89, EMA 200. We've also included a section to display market ranges, where you can adjust the sensitivity to the market range by changing the ATR value. The settings related to BX Trender are also preset, and the necessary conditions for entering a position are specified. This way, the software automatically handles the entry and exit of trades based on these conditions and logs the entry and exit points. This strategy tells us that when certain conditions are met, we can enter an uptrend. These conditions include the market should not be in a range, the price should be above EMA 1, the price should be close to the EMA 89 or have a pullback. We should receive a green signal in the BX Trender indicator, and our trend line should be green and above 0. We've implemented these conditions easily and coded the strategy. The results show that this strategy is profitable with about a 60% win rate. Although the original video introduced this strategy with an 80% win rate based on the coding and tests we've conducted across different currencies, we've achieved around a 60% win rate. Nevertheless, in the Morning, the strategy is still profitable. Additionally, you can remove or modify any of the conditions. For example, you can remove the pullback condition or proximity to the EMA and see how it affects the profit and win rate. For instance, if you reactivate the proximity to EMA condition, you'll see how the profit changes. You can also remove the condition of not entering the market when it's in a range and observe how these changes affect trading conditions. This strategy offers you various customization options. For example, you can choose different types of stop losses, fixed stop loss, trailing stop, percentage stop, etc. Additionally, you can add a trailing stop and see how it impacts the win rate and profitability. For example, adding a trailing stop increased the win rate to 67% and boosted profitability to 387%. Moreover, you can adjust the ATR settings, activate free risk, and set the active order size level. All these options are available for you to optimize your strategy and achieve the best possible results. By enabling the compound effect, you can turn your strategy into a nuclear bomb and see incredible results in the 15-minute time frame. You can also filter time frames, days of the week, and dates. The ability to filter EMA, use multi-time frame, and use EMA from another time frame as a filter is also available. You can use the RSI filter for entering trades, the standard candle filter, and multi-time frame Ichimoku filters. Additionally, you can use multi-time frame moving average convergence divergence as a filter and consider its histogram. You have up to 4 moving average convergence divergence with different settings that you can choose as filters. You can specify the desired volume to ensure it meets the criteria before entering a trade. We also have multi-time frame parabolic SAR, NEX, and stochastic filters available. Finally, you can add divergence filters to any of these indicators and use Alert Stop to be notified of trading opportunities. All these features are available to optimize your strategy. With this script, you can immediately test multiple currencies in different settings to see if those settings or currencies are profitable for you. And you can modify the settings to suit your preferences. If you're serious about leveling up your trading game, you won't want to miss out on this strategy. It's been crafted with precision and is available to you at a very low cost. I genuinely believe it can make a big difference in your trades. If you're looking for something tailored just for you or have a specific strategy in mind, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here to help. And hey, if you find value in what I'm sharing, please take a moment to subscribe, hit the like button, and drop a comment. The next point is that you can easily set alerts using this strategy. I will explain the related videos in detail and post them on our video channel. Our goal in this channel is to turn all the strategies that are available to us or those that you suggest into code and make them available to you. If you want to use this strategy, message me. I'm available on Telegram and can provide you with this strategy. Good luck and goodbye.